Alright. We're back. Back on some Satisfactory. So, we got a few things to do today. But first, I want to sell all this. So, last stream, if you weren't here for that, we worked on the reinforced plating area, and turn it into a giant reinforced plating slash rotors and not modular frames. Maybe it is modular frames. Yeah, something like that. And we basically had made that, and well, we're now here. So, I'm trying to get rid of some stuff here, trying to sell some of it for coupons and all of that. But it is taking a little bit to get rid of all of this. So, I've been trying to sell it as best I can. But everything else we should be fine on. But we're going to be working on it because there are a few things we do need to fix, like the smelting and that kind of deal. We're also going to need to work on adding more screws that are going to be made, because it's just making under it. And we need about 175, and we're making about 120 for it right now. So there's a lot to get done, to say the least. And I'm just trying to at least make some room in my inventory here. So I do need to I would say, so if it makes 20 per of them, so that we're making 120, so that's 3 more constructors we need. And that means we're probably going to need 2 of those just to keep up with it. And that's just the basics. That's just the basic stuff right there. We're going to need some Mark IIs. We're going to need some Mark 1s, some of that. Couple of splitters, actually 4 splitters, 1 merger. Yeah, I think we're good there. So this is just going to be our basic one that we're working on. Now obviously we got the Mark III. Oh, okay. I guess it wasn't done yet. I feel like these are different. Why do I feel like these are different? Multi beam. Oh, that'd be good. But instead it takes screws. That's... I'm gonna leave it be for now, because I don't want to deal with all that yet, I think. And then once I get rid of all this, we'll be fine. But I do want to look into this. What do we want to go into? What would be useful for us? Obviously, it's going to be tier 5. I'm going to say that. I guess we could just work on a little bit of this. Just a little. I think I have 50 motors, actually. Maybe. We are just under by 1. That is insane. Actually insane. Man. It's gonna be a fun deal. I'm gonna let that run out for a bit. And so I know obviously we're working on the jetpack. That's pretty simple. Pipeline. Ooh, but this one would be good too. Same with this. I do for sure need to make a, what do you call it? Like a storage. And an assembler. Like that. I'll just do that. And if you're wondering why I'm doing it like that, it's because I want to just make one little thing to make a framework a little bit easier on me. That's why. How much do we have right now, actually? 10 coupons? We'll get those. Go ahead and get some new things for us. Signs, light panels. Walls, architecture. I want the elevator. Now we're able to make that.
Due to Pioneer request and several reported issues with staircases, there is now a more efficient solution. The Fix-It personnel elevator ensures optimal safety by putting a Pioneer in a box controlled by a rudimentary AI, specialized in soothing a straining mind. Exposure to a Fix-It personnel elevator is recommended to be a minimum of 2 minutes per day for optimal gain.
Okay. Ooh, we could actually get rid of some stuff here. Since I'm waiting, I just need some beams here. Boom, boom. Split. Get that. Take that and take that. Alright, so 5. Start the research for that.
Tool belt expanded. No alien organisms were harmed during the creation of this tool belt.
As it actually has been. Smart splitter might be good for us, I feel like. Because that's... does it take? The little... Maybe? Where is it? Ah, here it is. Quick wire and... Oh. Really? That's all it takes? Well, if that's the case, I'm just gonna go over here real quick and grab that then. That's the case, and actually make myself... How many? That's not it. This one. $10? Okay. We should be able to make that much. Oh yeah, we can easily make that. So yeah, basically, the current materials I do have, I'm probably going to build the little framework piece first, just so I have it, and it's not in the way. We'll get this one for now, because it seems like this will be a useful thing.
Smart Splitter unlocked. The Smart Splitter offers advanced settings that can improve conveyor belt logistics.
Alright, so we got the Smart Splitter. Splits one conveyor belt into 2 or 3. Yep. A filter can be set for each output to allow a specific part to pass through. I kind of like that. Kind of like that, actually. Seems useful. Did not mean to do that. Whoops. If you're wondering why I'm trying to sell as much, is because I want coupons, and I just have... that's just the main reason why I'm trying to get rid of this stuff. Obviously, we got 2 beams being made per thing here. And this will all get changed, by the way. This is what I mean for the tile stream, which is basic material line. So we'll actually be producing just rods and plates, like the basic materials over here, including copper and Caterium, that kind of deal. Because they are the basic materials for what we'll need. And of course, we will have to figure out the... I might even add the foundry stuff to it here. Add those. Same with the quartz and that kind of deal. I don't know if we haven't done sulfur. I know we haven't done that because that was one thing we've not worked on. Oh, there's a couple of nodes up there. I didn't know that. crazy how much this... Wait. I thought it said overclock for some reason on the belt line for some reason. Okay, so I know we can make about 600 megawatts. We're at max consumption of about 510, which is a lot. So obviously there's a little bit of an issue. So with there was one thing which requires rods, but problem is, do I want screws as well? What I could do is add another splitter, get rid of this one down here, and its rods. I think that's going to be the best way, because our rods are backing up here. And we're going to need a lot more rods. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and tear this off. We'll have more rods just in case, I think. Maybe I could actually just keep it here. Alright, let's head back up here, and then... So I know on the hard drives, I could either go for steel screws, or I could go for the bolted frames. I feel like the bolted frames would be good. I'm gonna just start picking up stuff here. The rods are very easy to make. I'm gonna go with that. Iron alloy ingots. I don't know about this one. Molded beam. Makes 9 of them. So it takes 4 per one, so that's like 6. For the amount of ingots it has. I'm gonna sit on that one for now. Yeah, I'm not too impressed with some of those. Waiting on screws, waiting on screws, waiting on screws. So I think once we do get screws, it will produce a lot more. So I think we'll just hold off on that. What we'll do is, I guess, make a little mini line here. Boom. Boom. Make an assembly. That is not... Okay, it is in line. Just doesn't look like it. Oh, we're missing a few things here. I need some rotors. I know we got some somewhere. One of these. And now make that. I'm just gonna get rid of the rest of this because I don't really need it. So obviously, I think once I get more stuff here, and these are not like small items either. I'm actually gonna get some. I need to get some iron cable. I'll just steal some back. And we'll just go work on this because, well, why not? I need some concrete and plates, I think. Actually, I got plates on me. I just need concrete. We'll just let that run through its stuff here. Shouldn't take it too long, I would assume. Okay, so the first part we're going to work on is we're going to work on the part up here, which will have... Ooh, I almost failed. It's like 2 platforms of this. How did you get up here? How did you manage that? Okay, right there is where it needs to be. Right there and right there. And each one of these are all connected now. How many lines do you have on you already? 6 of 7. Okay, well, I guess for now, I'll do that. You go there. Oh, I should have brought myself some beams here. Dang it. Hang on. We're gonna go get some beams. There ain't no way I was supposed to say, there's no way I've earned 80 iron plates, but I thought that said reinforced. But we do have quite a bit. So I need some beams. I'm stuck on the bush. Give me the beams here. Now, of course, I'm going to have to make an extension off of this smelter line. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just create a new little section. It's a little bit off on its own, but that's what I want it to do. That's not where I want that. And if you're wondering why I'm doing it like this, it's because, well, why not? That is horribly off. Right there. That is not good. Okay. Try this then. Get rid of that. Not that. Give me. Get on my merger. Thank you. There's a reason why I'm doing it like this. Because one, it's not simple to make. Okay, so what I'm going to do is make a Mark 1 connecting here. Get rid of that. Really hope I just didn't split something I don't want to. So Mark II. That'll at least get us started here. Is there an open? There is. Now if I build this all the way across to here, and I'm going to continue it. And if I was to now this, I'm gonna add that there. Okay, that's connected. Let me come over here and get up to this. I should really make a way up, but current time. Ooh, so why is you off? I don't know how I managed that, but I did. Ah, how do I keep on doing this? You know what? I'm not even going to question how I managed it, but I did. Alright, we're about to get a bunch of screws here. Okay. All that should be making us screws for this. Which we should have a lot now because of it. But I think we'll be just fine here. We should get a majority of this knocked out now. And hopefully that increases its speed, which is already at 140 per minute. Because this should fix it. Should. Oh, almost 160 there. Oh, there it goes. There we go. Oh. Oh. Okay. So we're gonna be making a lot more than I thought. Oh dear. You know what? I'm not even gonna complain. The more the merrier. So we'll see a bunch of materials start coming through, I think. Oh, we like doubled this. Oh dear. From original thing here. Just like that, it'll fill up a lot faster. That means this will start making a bunch more rotors, and this will start making a bunch of modular frames. Once it starts clearing through the system, we'll be fine. I would imagine these guys are backed up already. Yeah, they're getting there. And we are making a lot here. And these aren't even stopping either. They just keep on going. Because these are filled up. I'll give it like a good little while before it actually clears out its problem, to say the least. So we'll just leave it be. Let it do its thing. It's not my problem anymore. So first things first. Let's go get some cable. We don't have any that I can use just yet because I want to have a full stack. Makes it a little bit easier on me to actually keep track of things. Overall, we're not doing too bad, I think. Okay, first stop is doing this. I'm just gonna leave that be because it's gonna take a little while to go through. I'm gonna go ahead and just drop those in. I'm just gonna go ahead and start loading that up. So we need 2,500, and it makes per 50 stack of the modular frames makes about 100. So we got a lot to do. But obviously, first things first is we're shutting down this entire factory line over here. I think it's gonna be a good idea. We're shutting it down. Same with the limestone. Quartz I can't really do anything about. But we're going to shut that down. We're going to shut the copper down. Quartz there's not much I can do about because, well, it's quartz. There's only so much it can do. Same with the Caterium is just going to continue to go. So first things first. So obviously, we gotta start getting all of our general idea of what we need. So we need a couple of foundries, which we're gonna need. I'm gonna have to upgrade the one over here. I'm gonna need, let's see, we're gonna need rods, plates. So that's 2. We're gonna need one for the Caterium Wire. We're gonna need one for the copper wire and the cable. And one for the copper sheet. And then I need a quartz, a silica, and what else am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something. Ah, yes, the steel beam. So need those, and then concrete. We're going to need one. So that's 11 constructors right there. Base. So we got a lot to do here. A lot of materials we're going to need, and yeah. What else am I gonna need? I need some concrete. We're gonna have some tea, surprisingly. I'm just gonna need the 288. So we don't need the. I'm gonna get rid of the 288 here. Probably going to need some of that. We're going to need, and we haven't considered the splitters or any of that yet, so that's a problem. I need that. Oh, somebody's taking a shower. That's what that sound is. I'm gonna need wire. Actually, no, I'm not gonna need that. I'm gonna need quick wire. So, it makes some of that then. We're gonna have to go over here and power it on. There's gonna be a lot of changes. Lots of changes. And I'm gonna need a little bit more modular frames, but we'll get there. We only have 46. I mean, we have any more coming? Or is it gonna be a little while before? Wait, 748. Okay, there's those two. Here comes the next one, so I guess we'll wait for just a moment. I'm gonna go check on cables for a minute. Pick those up. Do I even have another? Am I missing wire? Of all things, I'm missing wire. Okay, that's connected, so in case we do lose power, we got at least a little bit of a fix. I just need a little bit more from it. Take those. I'm gonna need some of that. Just waiting on 4 more cable, and then we're good. Come on. So eventually my plan is this thing's going to be like my mass producer of things. Like it's going to produce a lot. I want the main line, which is going to be a Mark III. I'm going to want Mark IIs for the inputs, and outputs are going to be Mark Is. At least that's my goal. I'm gonna need a little bit more, just a little. Okay, you are my Mark I. I need to get rid of this, and I'm just gonna start dismantling things because this is gonna take a while to do. And eventually, I want to have a very useful you become a Mark II. You, I'm getting rid of. So these Mark IIs will be useful. I don't know if there's any remaining materials, but oh, I just selected that. This whole project is probably going to take us a long time to do. I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna get rid of this. Same with that. Same with that. And then I'm gonna get rid of this as well. Same with that. Gosh, I forgot that we had like a little power facility here already. That's crazy how I forgot about that already. I'm gonna go ahead and dismantle those. Alright, so it's going to be backing up over there, but I'm fine with that. Now, if you could remember way back several streams ago, probably now. If not, then it feels like several. We obviously worked on building this. Spending a lot of time working on it. But it's been there working its butt a lot. But now I'll get to have nothing go on forever. Get rid of those. And what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to have to level this out quite a bit. There's a lot here. Lot here. Oh, we forgot a piece right there. Alright. Delete all that. Delete that. Delete that. Delete that. Okay. That gets rid of all that. Except for this piece here. Now, if you're wondering what happens to the rest of this, quite simply, it is all going away. Including this. Alright, let's see here. What do I not need? The coal. The ingots, that, and that. Everything else I probably need. I'm gonna say. Roughly. So... we can make 5,000 screws. Good lord. Alright, so... process number 1. Figure out what process number 1 is. Simple. Process number 1. I wish I could just Zoop. What does Zoop do? Okay, this is the way I want it. Right here. Alright, height and everything. We didn't think about the smelters. Whoops. Okay, so smelter-wise, I think it'd be good to have 4 of those, roughly. And then two, three, 4. And this is 5. Oh, I can't jump up there. Okay. Okay. Step 1. Constructors. These are my first people that I need to work on first. You. Move there. And... Good. Good. Okay, first one, you're gonna make iron plates. Second one, iron rods. Third one, you're gonna make, I guess concrete would work. Concrete. You will make wire. And then I'm gonna make another one, which will make cable. Well, not cable. Quick wire. How about that? So quick wire, copper, concrete, plates and rods here. I I need a merger. That'll make the merger there. And then we'll have a splitter. Actually, what we could do is have a quick wire here, copper at the end here, because of the way it's gonna go. And then splitter there. So the whole deal with this is these will produce what I want. That will go out somewhere. Because we still gotta make the cable, and we still gotta make quartz. So what I might do is have quartz and you will make my crystals, and you will make my silica. Because obviously we still gotta smelt it. So if we do this back here, how's this look? Perfect. This will make my iron. And then this will make my quick wire, so we'll do this. And this will make my Caterium. And this will make that. That is off. I can already tell. Oh, these are both off. Get rid of that. You'll make copper. You'll make Caterium. Oh, not what I wanted to do. Okay, so we got all that. This is going to be moved. Like so. You're gonna move. This will become a merger right here. Obviously, with it making 124 resources, I might need to make it a Mark III, I think. And this, I'll lock on here. Right here. I want you to work the way I want to. Now, if you're wondering why I'm doing it like this, it's because of two reasons, like a Mark III. Because one, we even got to the foundry part for the iron. So, because this will produce my iron. This will need my copper. This will need my Caterium. So the first thing that we're going to need to do is I'm going to build a little bit more room here. I know we're going to need to check on the thing, but not the current status of it. I'm going to need you right here. I'm going to need you right there. All I'll have to do is we'll make a too high. Ooh, we're just off by barely. So what I'm going to do is do this. Because we're going to need a bunch of stuff here, I think. I want to get rid of that. we haven't even built some lines here yet. We still got quite a bit of work to do. Quite a bit of work. Honestly, I'm really impressed with how much we have come across and have changed a lot of to improve this, but we still got quite a little bit more of some fixing to do. I think right here would be good. It would allow that to do what it needs to do. So if I go right here, at 2, get rid of that. What does this do? Produces a belt like that. Now, of course, this line's off, so it's not going to be exact on what it is. So what I'm going to do is, how am I going to fix this actually? How am I going to fix this? That is the question. I think I have an idea of how to fix this. Have the merger, instead of going that way, we're going this way. I'm just gonna get rid of this and fix him. Just in case there's any issues that it decides to have. I'm gonna get rid of this. We're going to fix this piece right here. Same with this. We're just going to fix this whole little piece here since it's super early on before we have more issues come about. Now, of course, how are we going to do this? We could do straight. I think straight would be cool. Gives it a little bit of a unique design to it. These weren't going to work anyways, and same with that. What does this one make? That makes rods. I'm going to make that one plates instead, and this one rods. So far, this is what we have. We got our copper wire machine right here. I'll go this way, and it'll split off going up, or maybe further along. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that just yet. We're going to have a Caterium coming on this little second line, goes to here, and it'll just send off. Same with the plates and rods. The limestone's gonna be in the center there. We'll have the quartz over here, producing the silica and the little canister things that we have for the quartz. We'll obviously have the line for it, which will take the quartz. We're also going to need to figure out a way for the copper, and we're going to need to find a way for the other stuff. So, still not done yet. We still got a lot of work to do. That will go up. This will continue. Then leads into there. Perfect. We've created a overpass for this. This. Also get rid of that. Just get rid of all this right here, because this is what we don't need anymore. For right now. I'm probably going to go ahead and do that just to make sure it's a little bit level. Obviously, I kind of wish there was like a way to remove, if you built the platforms like this, I kind of wish it would get rid of the grass and do all that, but don't think it will ever come across like that. Alright, so first thing, well, the next thing is we're going to need to make this a thing here. Now if you're wondering what's going right here, this is going to be our Caterium line, which is going to be used in our Caterium Wire, which is the advanced wiring piece that we need. The whole goal of this is to... Why did I do that? Okay. The whole goal is to actually be proven to work out very well. And I'm still working on how to get each of these lines. Because it'll go here, go through this, touch that, that'll make Caterium. We still haven't gotten the copper one yet, so what we'll need to do this, do the same thing, but stop side. Kind of impressed with this already. Granted, I gotta figure out how to do all the power pole stuff here. Cause got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That holds that. So what I might have to do. So right here is the center. Is I'll probably have to do something like that. And then I guess we'll do one down here. Maybe that would work. Just so it matches up, I'm going to do that. Have 2 spots and then have 1 and then, yeah, that will work. That will for sure work. Now obviously this whole project's a little wonky, but we'll get there. I'm trying to think of how I want to do this, because obviously it's a basic material line, so design-wise, this isn't too bad, I would think. I mean, it works, or at least it seems like it's gonna work. I almost dismantled that. That would have been bad. So if you remember long ago, or if you've been around for that long, I did say I was wanting to make a little ramp area. Do that. Put this in. Do that. Actually, get rid of this. I want a smaller ramp. Do we have smaller ramps? We do. I want to do 1. Actually, I'll do 2. 2 would be better, I think. For this area, at least, because of the height of it. Yeah, because if I was to go... Can I go below? Yeah, it would be covered by the grass. So, I mean, this should work. It's just a matter of getting it to actually work fully. I think what I'll do is I'll do this. That. I don't know where that ended up, but yeah. Fill that in, and then fill that in. Okay. I like how it goes from a 4 to a 1. It's kind of a little strange for it, but you know, it works. Now, the fun part about this is keeping this in line here. Just gonna do that. Surface is too uneven. Yeah, I figured. What I could do is do that and then get rid of this. Then add this. Obviously, I might add an elevator right here. Where's the personal elevator? Oh, it requires a motor. Okay, yeah, I would have figured that out after a little while. I don't like how that's like floating. In a sense. Okay. Now the fun part. Getting this to line up. Okay, so now this is where the fun becomes a little different here, but we're getting there. We haven't even gotten to the the foundry stuff yet, too. Oh dear. This is. We still have. Yeah, we still got the cable. We still got. The copper sheet. Oh, I almost forgot about those. That requires ingots, if I remember correctly. So. Here. I didn't think about that. I kind of forgot about that, to be honest. What I'll probably do is obviously I need a motor, right? So if I was to get rid of this. I need some motors, and I need some silica. Where is it at? I know it's in here somewhere. Where? It's right here. Oh, the machine's partially inside here. Carries the power this way. What I could do is have a ramp. No. Maybe. No. Maybe a 1? And then? Nope. Then a ramp? That would work. Doesn't work, sadly. This is all just getting to know how to build a little bit here. Honestly, I'm quite happy so far with how this is turning out. What I'm going to do right quick is, since we are getting to that point, it might be time if we go ahead and just start making the foundry part. So, foundries. We'll do it like that. The trees are in the way. I don't have it. That is not what I want. I want this. I need... I need some fuel. I don't got any fuel for this, sadly. At least not on me. Just make a little bit here. And obviously things will get fixed. That's without a doubt. Getting a lot here. Alright, time to go chainsaw. Here I come. Alright. There we go. Okay, we gotta expand this a little bit more. I found the floor. Or the non-existent floor. Okay. Going this way. We're gonna have this go into here. You are not where I need to be. Gosh dang it. I'll get there one of these days. One of these days I will get there. I can't get rid of that. Okay, foundry. This time. Are you... Bruh. Okay. We good now? Nope. Okay, now we are. Okay. Oh, son of a gun. What am I doing? Okay, so this is gonna be my cable maker. This is going to be my steel. Steel pipe. That will be that. The merger will go here. Wait, what am I doing? Oh. Gray side's going the correct way. So this is gonna go a splitter. This is gonna go this way. And this is gonna become a Mark III. And then we're gonna have air lifter. And then I'm gonna have it go across. Oh, went too high. So it's this one, if I remember correctly. Why are you trying to... I don't know why I was trying to connect to that, but it was. Okay. So we've sort of gotten this figured out. There's a reason why I'm not doing screws for this either, too. There's just no... It's still just chilling there, okay. So, obviously, we still gotta build the foundries. That's quite obvious. And that's where this part's coming in now. So obviously it's backing up. That's for sure over here. Bam. Bam. Actually, what I'm gonna do, instead of now, we can do it like this. Do it like that instead. Have this line up with that. Surface to uneven. Well, I'll show you what happens when it becomes even. But now we gotta get rid of this piece because it's not actually lined up. Do this. This should be, that's steel pipes. That's supposed to be beams. So now obviously the rules have kind of just... I need plates. Uh-oh. That's a problem. I got this. Easy fix. Easy fix right there. Now wait. So what I'm going to do right quick. All of this is going to be somehow working. I'm going to work on connecting the power to it. So, how do I want to do this? I should probably... connect that up. And then this will connect to one right over here, which we can't really do, so we'll have to go on the outside here. Whoa, I did not mean to connect you there. I don't know how I managed to do that, but I did. Okay, so far we're getting there. I mean, it's expanded in its size a little. Oh, this is gonna hurt our power a lot, I think. And we're not even fully connected yet to the power. So that tells you a lot. I'm gonna go attempt to make some plates because we need them. Go. That should be enough to start out. Granted, it will probably not be much, but I just need some plates here because I got none. I'm completely out. Although I could just turn it into Mark IIs. Although I can't wait for this to be back up, though. I wonder how our thing's doing. Can make a lot of modular frames if we wanted to. Alright, this is probably not going to get us very far. Okay, first piece. It's going to be a splitter right here. We're going to completely get rid of that. Connect this. I'm not even gonna question how that did, but it did. Ooh, I almost broke that. That would have been bad. We have extension points here. Turn that to Mark 1 here. Eventually, we will get this. This will go into the Caterium line. Not what I wanted to do. I wanted it square. How did I have this original? Oh, it's already. Just do that to make it easier on me. Alright, so right here, we're gonna need quite a bit. Fine, I'll do it like this. Oh, for crying out loud. I need more iron plates. Oh, we're gonna be having a fun time with this. I am off by a margin. Quit glitching. There's no need for it. So, we need to figure out how we're going to do this, because obviously we don't have the plates for it. But, we do have this guy right here. He's my little rescuer for right now. Let me go turn on some lights right quick here. Oh, man. Alright, that piece is done. I'm gonna go ahead and get some iron plates made. I need that third plate on. There we go. Don't know. So let's see. If we get this made, I would be happy. So what I'm gonna do is that's gonna be my little marker for the moment. We'll do this. Then come over here. Mark one. Drop it all the way down. this. Oh, there's a piece right there we can get rid of. And right here too. We missed. Okay. I have to get rid of this because it's not the actual... Excuse me. No? Okay. I guess it didn't want me. I want to meet it up there then. I mean, it's already backing up. Oh, it's backed up all the way over there. That's super far. Any second now. Can I not pick this up? Okay. There's only one way we can do this. Is that it? Okay, that's it. Easy fix. Okay, so we got that fixed. Ready to go for the Caterium. What I'm going to do is go ahead and remove that piece because there's no need. Same with that. And all that. Because that will create it. I'm actually going to head back up and clear this out. And so if you're wondering what's going to happen here, this is to prevent it from starting up. Even though it's not going to be able to start it, it's just... Actually, it's not going to work because there's no power connected. So let me just put that back on. What am I doing? I could just do this. Give me a second. I gotta mess with this because this will need the splitters. Oh wait, I'm doing it the wrong way is why. What I might actually do is turn this to a Mark II. Mark II and Mark II that. to built. Going into that. I'll create that, which will give us some room here. Can I not pick this up? I wonder how much Caterium is right here. Can I not? Is this just not possible? There we go. Alright, so I'm going to be collecting some Caterium for a little while here, so I'm going to go AFK for a second. Okay. That's all the Caterium I'm gonna pick up for right now, because that's a lot of Caterium coming through. Oh, we need to make sure we turn these into steel. Okay, first thing. Is we're gonna make this this. Build Mark 1. That. We're just gonna... Oh, that will work. Ooh, it is making a lot. It is backed up so much that we have no room. Okay, I'm gonna spend a little bit of time here, I guess, for a second. I just kind of... We're going to be picking a lot of stuff up for a minute here. A lot of materials here. Got plenty of screws, that's for sure. Alright. I should fix some of it for right now. I will do that. Help gather all this. Okay, so first step is we're getting back up here so we can get our modular frames working again. Okay. We're just going to immediately do that because I know it's going to take a while to make. So we got the coal, we got the iron completely done. We got the limestone completely done. We got the Caterium plate completely done. Now we just need copper and quartz done. The only problem is this is in the way, so maybe move this out of the way. moment. Okay. First up, quartz. Because that's what's going to take the longest, I think. Alright, we got no more plates. So what I'm going to do now is disconnect the lines here. Disconnect this. Disconnect that. And all this, because why not? Because I know we're going to need to sell all this for sure. So let's do that right quick. Okay. I know this is going to take a while to do. How much is left? Nothing's in here. I'm getting rid of that. So there's a lot of materials here that all these are gonna go away. Go. Okay. So obviously, we have power running. For sure. It's... I'm probably going to disconnect this line right here to prevent that from turning on right here. But I will actually go ahead and have it on. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and connect that up, have that turn on. I'm gonna go ahead and sell some stuff here. Alright. It's kicking on. Hopefully it all works. I mean... Oh, I forgot a splitter right here. Oh, we didn't even get the, thing right here. How the hell does that happen? There we go. That will kick it in. I wonder how far this has to go still. Probably quite a ways. Oh, it has a long ways to go. Never mind. We'll have a Mark III on right over here. Do this. Try to just kind of focus on it best I can. That is a lot of materials. Do I even want to know what this looks like? Got all the materials right there. You got all the inputs going in. Jeez. What have I even created? God. This is insane. What does it look like inside the store? Oh my lord. Well, it's safe to say we got the basics down. Quite literally. I can just get rid of those and this and this. I mean, as long as it works, we're good. I don't think we need a lot of pipes, so I'm just gonna focus on beams. Alright, sorry about that. I had a... It has music. That's cool. I like that. That's kind of cool, actually. Alright, so I know we're pretty much coming up near the end here, I would say. I want to keep the motors. I'm going to keep that. The rest I'm just going to get rid of. Well, copper has maxed out already. Quartz are doing quartz things. I think that's going to be fine. The Caterium's going to be doing its own thing. Same with the iron. It's taking a minute on the one right here to do its stuff. But overall, we're doing pretty good, I would say. Oh, you know what we didn't do? Is... We didn't even connect this one. Whoops. That's a whoopsie daisy. I was like, where's the cable? I know I put a cable thing down. I think. Kind of deal. How are we doing here? Overall, so far, we've made 200. But what I am going to do is I am going to probably call it good. Surprisingly, we got quite a bit done here. I mean, you got all the lines working. You got the limestone having issues. Why is limestone having issues here? That's why. You aren't even connected. Are you even... Ah, it was turned off, that's why. Fix the problem. Easy fix. Gotta troubleshoot it a little bit, but we got it working. And it's running pretty well intended. I mean, obviously I could have more room for more stuff, but I'm not gonna worry about it as much because, well, we're making enough, I think. But we got plenty of stuff here. that's going to keep on creating and doing its own thing. But I'm happy with it. It's turned out pretty well. Obviously, got all the lines working. Here comes the limestone. I like how you can see off in the distance of the other factory. But we've gotten some major progress done for this, I would say. Trying to find like a little good spot for a thumbnail here. Maybe right here. There. How'd that turn out? Oh, that turned out pretty good there, actually. Are we even backing up over here yet, or is it just doing its normal thing? It's just doing its normal thing. I mean, we are starting to back up now here. Oh, here comes the next load of Caterium. I guess it ran out. But we should be fine. I'm just happy it's working and stuff, so. But now, all we have to do is, I believe, just kind of wait on everything to... I just need... those motors right here, and then I can make that completed. Single dink. Alright, that's done. I'm gonna go ahead and sell that. I'm going to need those plates. And those rods. Oh, not what I meant to do. Now, obviously, this is all going to be selling and doing what it needs to do. I may have to play around with the smart thing. I just kind of have automatically just transfer at beams only. I think that would be kind of cool, just having something like that do its own thing. But alright, well, I think I'm good for today. Obviously, the next stream will be on Sunday, and then we'll just be kind of streaming every Sunday, kind of slowing down on streams and doing all that because I want to work on some YouTube videos and several other things, including around the house and doing all that kind of stuff, and kind of just doing something else for a little while. Kind of a little mini break, sort of, but not fully. So yeah, alright, well, I will see you guys then. Later.